Hey guys, it's Kevin. We're going to be doing a Omens of War guide today. This is going to be about the signets for access to Anguish. We're going to be going over the two-tone signet first. So to start that, you want to come to Dranik Scar, and you come all the way over here to the east side of the zone to this Grand Historian Gersh. And you can say the word caves to this guy, and he will give you one of three instances. He's either going to give you Murklider's Hive, Fire Pit, or Watering Hole. He just gives them to you at random. If there's one specifically you want to do, you can just drop the instance and request a new one. So for this, I got the Fire Pit, and you'll notice it put a little pink marker on my compass up here and where to go. So I just go directly east to this cave here, and we're going to zone in. But once you zoned in, I will show you where to go to find the guy who actually drops the signet. Two things to note is you need at least 3 people to start the instance, and you probably want to be level 70 before you request it. I haven't tested it at any lower levels, but you'll take a risk that the name might not spawn if you're not level 70. And you don't need to actually clear these instances out. You can just invis your group up. I checked all 3 of them, and you can just invis all the way to the back of the instance. The names will spawn in the very back of the instance no matter which one you have. So here's the guy we're looking for. It's called a Shrewd Draghorn. And I popped every single one of these instances for all 3 of the maps. He spawned instantly for all 3 of them. Now keep in mind, he's all the way down here at the bottom. Your map labels might be wrong. I noticed this one was wrong. But he supposedly has a PH called a Blighted Cave Rat. I did a little research, and based on what I can tell, the Shrewd Draghorn is now a guaranteed spawn from any of the 3 instances. So all you got to do is pick one up and visit the back. And you'll notice he actually dropped 6 of them, so that's really cool. Everyone in your group can get their signet. Okay, so the next signet is going to be the Dust Marred Signet, and this is from a dungeon also. You're going to want to go to the ruined city of Dranik and locate Grand Historian Rajuga, and to say the word Catacombs to him, you're going to get the Catacombs of Dranik Expedition. And once you find him, if you look at the map here, he's like right here, kind of a little bit close to the zone in. And once you get it, the actual zone in for the dungeon is up here in this little teal area right here. So just run north a little bit, and you also get a pink little marker on your compass so you can see where to go. So I just zoned in, and a couple mobs aggroed me after I walked up a couple feet, so just be careful here. When you zone in, you may get it like a little mini train. So I did pretty much the same thing in this dungeon. I just invis through it, and I didn't find anything that saw invisible. So if you look on the map right here, Insidious Draghorn is what we're looking for, and it seems like he spawns every time here as well. And you can see him standing right here. Now he's in a room that's a little bit packed full of mobs, so you may want to like start pulling off to the side somewhere so you can clear the room out so everything doesn't aggro at once. But we'll kill him here. And I'm on live, so I just one-shot him. But you'll see he drops 6 Dust Marred Signets, and that's signet number 2. Okay, so the next signet is the Discolored Signet, and this is also from a dungeon that comes from the ruined city of Dranik. Again, you're going to want to find Grand Historian Rajuga, and he is right here on the map. And we're going to say the phrase sewers to him, and when we do, we're going to get the sewers of Dranik. Doing so, we'll put a little pink marker on our compass. And the zone in is actually just right over here, really close. So let's head over there next. So I'm kind of doing the same thing here. I'm trying to invis through what I can, but I did notice there's some stuff that sees invis. Like for example, some of these Murkliders see invis. And also there's some traps that can break your invisibility, so be careful. Alright, so we made it over here to the named. The guy we're looking for is the Cunning Draghorn. And if you look on the map, the zone in is right down here. And you pretty much have to get almost all the way to the back of the instance. So he spawned for me right here. And also, if you look around, his room is fairly packed as well. I have a feeling when I aggro this, probably at least half of this room is going to aggro. So make sure you clear it out first before you pull him. And we'll go ahead and kill him here. A couple mobs aggro, not everything. And he drops 6 Discolored Signets. So we're on the Weather-worn Signet now. And this thing drops from a Draghorn Prodigy in the ruined city of Dranik. And there's actually 5 spawn points that this guy can spawn at across the zone. And I'll put a map up here in a second so you can see where each one is at. But we're going to kill him here. And you'll see he just drops 1 weather-worn Signet. Okay, so here's the spawn points. There's 5 spawn points in the zone. And The guy we're looking for is a Draghorn Prodigy. His PH is a Draghorn Turncoat. And yes, you can have more than one Prodigy up at the same time. Okay, so we're over here in Wall of Slaughter. And here you're going to get the Tarnished Signet. What you're looking for is the Draghorn Mastermind. And the Draghorn Surf is its PH. So we'll go ahead and kill this. And you see I already killed one, but here's my second kill. And it drops only one Tarnished Signet at a time. So here's the map of the 5 spawn locations. And yes, you can have more than one Mastermind up at a time. The Draghorn Surf is the PH. You'll see they're kind of spread out here. And also I'll put this map up on the website so you can see it there. Okay, so we're over in the Muramite Proving Grounds now. And for this, we're going to be looking for Glimmering Signet. And the name for this guy is called a Draghorn Tactician. His PH are these Dragon Sentinels. Now you're going to notice, like, if you look at tracking here, there's a whole bunch of Dragon Sentinels that are up. Some of these are actually just random trash Sentinels, and they're not actually the PH for the Tactician. So I'm going to put a map up so you can see which ones are the actual PH, and the rest of them you can just ignore. Okay, we got one to spawn. Let's kill him. So he only drops one Signet, and let's take a look at the map so we can see all the spawn locations. Yes, you can have more than one Tactician up at a time. Okay, so here's the map. You'll see there's actually 5 static PHs for the Tactician. They're all going to be called Sentinels. And don't get confused with some other Sentinels you may see on tracking. Not every single Sentinel on tracking is going to be a PH. Just these 5. Okay, we're over in Riftseekers Sanctum now. The last Signet we want to find is the Crystal Gem Signet. And that drops off of this Draghorn Battlemaster. He also has 5 different placeholders across the zone, and you can have more than one up at a time. So let's go ahead and kill him. And you'll see down here, he drops 1 Crystal Gem Signet per kill. We'll go ahead and we'll loot that. And I'm going to throw a map up so you can see all the spawn locations. Here's the map. There's 3 spawn locations on the fire side, and there's 2 spawn locations on the ice side. The PH for the fire side is Pyrolean Guards. Now this is like the Proving Grounds, where you're going to see more guards than there are PHs. So just stick to these spawn locations only. These are the only spots that the Battlemaster can spawn. And then for the ice side, it's a Guerrillian Researcher. That's the PH over there. And once you have your last Signet, you're going to be ready for the final turn-in. Okay, so we have all 7 Signets here. And once you have them all, come over to Riftseekers Sanctum and come right here on the map. You're going to see this NPC, Taro Mani. She's on the fire side of the zone over here on the far east. And just hail her and just follow through the dialogue. We'll see. Flaw, favors. Here we go. And now we get this Termo's Insignia case. So put all 7 of your insignias in here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hit combine, and it will give you a full insignia case. Give this to her. Oops, find my bag there. And you'll see here, you are now protected from the chaos magic in Mata Morum's Citadel. And I even got a little achievement here. Look at that. That's pretty cool. So that's the entire quest. I hope this was helpful. Please make sure to like the video and please subscribe. All right, thanks guys. Bye.